Wow, when I consider 19 years on Studio 5, and I consider this opportunity to look back and reflect on the things that I will remember with great love and appreciation, I think of moments where my family was part of this show. My sisters have been on talking about the power of sisterhood. My dad taught me how to mow a lawn for the first time on TV. I'm no princess, but he never let me do that in my younger years. My mom, who is, quite timid and shy, was brave enough to come on and share her favorite Mother's Day meals that moms can make for themselves, because we know that's how it goes. Even my Grandma Jo came on and shared her famous apple pie in a brown paper bag. But it's perhaps the times when my kids stepped into the studio that I will look back on and just laugh and love. They look forward to coming to the studio every Halloween to trick or treat. Their pockets are full of sugar and candy before October 31st even happens. They know the crew and my friends at Studio 5. They know my team members, my producers, my friends at Studio 5 by name. They love coming every Christmas to cook in the kitchen, to make cookies for Santa, and to learn fun family recipes. They sometimes, always, often catch me off guard with the one-liners that they say. And Penny,
Yep.
Would you like a say in it?
Yeah.
What would you like to say about Christmas?
I want a cat.
You want a cat?
That's what I want, Penny.
Like a real cat?
Yeah, no, a dead cat.
A dead cat?
A happy cat.
A happy cat. And it's interesting to consider what they'll remember or what they won't. When the news of Studio 5 and the transition kind of came out, people were wanting to talk to me about that at the grocery store or at church. And so they started to pick up that something was happening and something was changing. And I'm sure their little minds were processing in their own way. In fact, one night I was laying in bed with Emmy and I was tickling her back, and she got kind of tender and emotional. And she said, "Mom, I'm just so sad about Studio 5. And I said, "Oh, you're so sweet to be worried. It's gonna be great. We're transitioning to new good things and it's gonna be awesome." And she paused and said, "Well, I'm not sad for you, I'm sad for me. I was planning to take over." So there's that side of it. But on a more tender note, we were driving in the good old minivan, driving home from school, and from the very back seat, my little quiet Boston said, "Mom," and this was totally out of the blue, he said, "Mom, do you think we'll remember Studio 5? And the truth is, they probably won't. They're young enough that these memories probably won't stick and last. And that's not unique, right? All adults, all parents live lives and have experiences that their children don't take with them, and that's fine. It's not important. A job is just a job. But it was interesting to consider, because I had children so late in life, to do something that long, to do something for almost 20 years and not have your children recall it is a little, I guess, unique in some sense. But then I found myself thinking that they will remember the best part of Studio 5, because Studio 5 has brought out the best in me. And it's not only allowed me to be a full-time mom and to keep that priority front and center, but it's also taught me to be a mom. I've been able to learn from the very best experts, from dear friends now who have taught me and counseled me and advised me on what it means to be a great wife, a great mother, a great woman. And so in that sense, no, Boston, no, my buddy, we will never forget Studio 5, because it has made us who we are in some small way. And I hope that every viewer watching can say that same thing.